A case now of complete control. Mitoma. And it's Minamino. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Everybody, and a quick announcement now.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection of what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Oh, that's a key interception. Mitoma. Now it's Minamino. He's a sharp little ball here. Endo. Mitoma. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Minamino. Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Can he get away here? And he was quick to react. Endo. And it's Otto. Otto. Wriggles his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Minamino takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
After 59 minutes, number 8, Minamino.
Japan may be down, but not out just yet. Toma knocks it into space. Takes on his marker. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Yamal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gerrard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Yamal's cross. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Japan, number 20.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
It's run loose here. It's Akura. Kamada. This looks promising. Now it's Doan. Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, what has happened here? The ball, it's rising! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Number 8.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Minamino
is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Great vision. Now it's Neymar. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Drogba picks it up out wide. Dani Olmo, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Drogba. Pass somewhat off target. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Doa. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, Ito.
Neymar. Clipped into space. That's an excellent interception. Short changes him with that pass. Space for him to turn and look. Pickford deals with that nice and simple.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ito spots it and intercepts. Nicely spread. Chance for Ito. In early. And the shot! And a neat finish! And what a climax we have here! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's Nakata! Denied by an instinctive save.
Nakata really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played out to the left flank. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Nakata! It's hit the crossbar. It's Akura. Oh, good spread. Here's Ito. And he's managed to get free. De Ligt. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match.
Litchi audio, let's see. Litchi audio. Litchi audio. Swap. Acid, sap, distributing line, data, skills variable, 90, finishing for the man. कोई जो 1v1 है मुझे बता दो मुझे आगे से 1v1 बीटा बूस्टर ज़्यादा टीम का
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Caceres is the name on everybody's lips. Aren't you surprised? Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Sabitzer. Schlager. Now it's Baumgartner. Now it's Arnautovic. Caceres does well to get it back. Neymar. Great vision. Baumgartner. And Arnautovic tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Schmidt. Neymar. Drogba. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Quarter of an hour played. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Gerrard. Well read, nice interception. Sabitzer.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he welcomes it in. Schmidt. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Arnautovic. Pinches it off him. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Austria definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a sharp pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Posh. And he's picked out the run. And here's Yamal. Out for a throw. Lima. Sabitzer. Stood up well to him there. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Schlager. For Schmidt. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Danso. Lienhardt. It's Schlager. Schmidt. Now it's on Nautovic. Caceres cuts out the pass. And here's Yamal. That is lovely from him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is well cleared. Looking for the run. Dani Olmo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dani Olmo. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Threads one in, and he's been shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Danso makes the interception. Could move up a gear here. And he's well positioned. And Nautovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Delivered in. Gerrard. Chance here to counter. Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. That's tidy. Sabitzer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal! And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And it's on Nautovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Drogba. And here's Gerrard. Neymar. Close. It's Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Sabitzer. Schmidt.
That's a good ball out wide. De Ligt cuts it out. Gerrard running with the ball. Aims beyond the defence. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That has not gone well. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And he's forced to go back. And back to the goalkeeper. Posh. Schmidt. Danso. Sabitzer. Lima has created one goal already. Well, they've got it again. He is through here. Now it's on Arnautovic. Knocks it into space. Arnautovic, he's rising! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Austria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Schmidt, looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Austria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Arnautovic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Arnautovic! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Austria have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, Neymar. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 10, Drogba.
And a header!
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Messi. El dorsal 18.
It's made its way to
el
him.
dorsal 6.
Linhart. Not too much more, and it's been given away. It's roll! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away.
Takes a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arnautovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Arnautovic is offering a wry smile there.
Sabitzer plays it short. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Ivory Coast have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Now it's Drogba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient possession-based game.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Neymar. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Succumbs to the pressure. Looking to play him in.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And it's Olmo. Drogba pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's had it nicked away. Plays a sharp little... Takes a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? Gerrard. He's being urged to... It's Neymar! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Always onto this. It's come to nothing.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Half an hour played now. Knocks it out wide. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Muscular approach does pay off here. De Ligt did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Drogba. Oh, that's nice. And this is Neymar. Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Rijkaard does well not to be outdone there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Drogba. Oh, it's come loose. That pass has been well intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that looks a decent... Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And just like that, he's into double figures now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there. And that's the end of the first 45. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. Neymar. Drogba. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a little off target. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he was quick to react. He's shifting through the gears here. Aims beyond the defence. Cross flung in towards the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Now can... And the finish! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that has put paid to that. And he has been fouled there. Always going over the top. And it's Otto. Yamal, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Otto gets flagged offside.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 80 953.
Almost an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's there to get it away. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. He is through here. And he there's the header! a tiny finish! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And he's straight offside. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, good spread. He's got away. And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in. De Ligt getting this one clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Now, can they get him away? Couldn't squeeze it through. Ronaldinho demonstrating his defensive quality there. De Ligt. Now it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicely spread. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has been slung wide. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Space for him to turn and look. Caceres. Rijkaard. Well, they could break here. Can he get on the end of this? That's really well manoeuvred. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. And he's lost his man here. Now it's Yamal. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That has ended up in no man's land. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's where it came from. That's a good ball out wide. And we're done. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display.
behind the screen. Kiri kanan. Itu dia. Itu saya lalu kanan langnya. Panjangnya. Should I go for this or not? Next. Then I did my job. Shooting. Good for sure. And that. So, exactly all of so dragon. It's just a giant move. Dengan this one in this one. Upon zero regalo segretario. Next out of that. I have this. Ooh, it's a bad. Here's my skin. Can I buy this or not, guys? Can you tell me? Smart disposal ke social scripture boleh ya
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had a shot! Off target by a whisker. This looks promising. Oh, he's bustling through here. Gerrard. Now, who's going to be first to this? Caceres. Quality ball. Raul might just make this. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's good running with the ball. And it's Gerrard. Danny Olmo. Gerrard. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gently done. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Neymar! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Roll! Oh, it's hit the post! It'll be a throw-in. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. It's Gerrard! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. It's a searching pass. Oh, super find. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gerrard. Approaching the half-hour mark. Danny Olmo. He's found the way through. A great chance! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he was quick to react. Some good work on the right flank here. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Vinicius Junior. No, he's not going to get any further than that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no... And a chance! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done...
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Vinicius Junior. And that pass just didn't quite work. Played out to the left flank. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Caceres. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Now it's Shevchenko. Gerrard. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Raul. Looking for the run. And he's managed to... Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Raul. Neymar. That has been slung wide. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Drogba's cross. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Gerrard. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Shevchenko. De Ligt. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a look and plays it forward. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Arda Güler. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. Drogba gets into a good position. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Gerrard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
"75 minutes played. Great work on the overlap. Caceres. Looking to play him in. Danny Olmo! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! And that really should have been that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
Time for a change in personnel. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
El dorsal 14.
Tries to play it through. No joy this time. Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win.
El dorsal 21. Messi.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, this looks sharp. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. And here's Shevchenko.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nakata.
2 minutos de descuento.
Mamouche is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Messi, and this is Messi. And how did he not make it 4?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. That's very neat. And that will be it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So it's away we go then.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
He's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Now it's Yamal. And he's intervened well there. It's a really well-measured ball. This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Neymar could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. Tries a shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Now it's Pelé. And he welcomes it in. And he's there to get it away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fernando Torres. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And back to the keeper. Now it's Yamal. Over to the right flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross in, looks like a good one.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
He's played it long. And here's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Chiellini can clear it away. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Linton. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Drogba. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get rid. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here!
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. So we're still where we started right now. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found the way through. Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Messi. Linton. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Linton. Guti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he latch on to this? Oh, red, nice interception. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's very neat. Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the keeper's got it again. And it's Linton. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 1 minute.
Hangs in a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back on the way then. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball. Throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Pelé! And that's a tiny finish. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Shifted it to the flank. It's a good foot in there. Dani Olmo. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
The attendance for this match
Neymar
was
has it out wide and in
62,005.
space. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Borussia Dortmund, number 11, Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Mbappe.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Donnarumma claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. And he welcomes it in. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ruben Neves cuts it out. Tries to play it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cannavaro with the clearance. Drogba. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Cannavaro. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Oh. Big chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the pass is intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super ball! And he's gone looking for safety. Danny Olmo.
That's good play from him.
And he thumps it clear. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Barcelona could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Mbappe. That pass isn't the best.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Linton.
There will be 3
Ball looks a good one.
time.
And the through ball. He's on it. Can he get away? There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. But that signals the very end. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Please make sure to watch the screen
The
for
end
an
of the game.
information bulletin
Reflections.
from the regional police
Well, Peter,
department.
this was...
Unknown cái bài điều vô unknown hello unknown someone subscribe for Loader. Thank you for subscribe. Anyone here to play co-op? Hey guys, anyone here to play co-op? There's a co-op somewhere. Isma tosi forward.
It is edge of the seat time here. Their place in the league at stake. Great for the neutrals, utterly unbearable for anyone with a vested interest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle, and here we go. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Now it's Lewandowski. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Yamal. Yamal makes a move down the right. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. Rice gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. What a throw in. Not the most convincing of passes. That is good progress on the left. Pass somewhat off target. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, good spread. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Surely he can't. Chance for a shot! And he's quick to get rid. Space for him to turn and look. Yamal! Oh, what a be quick this time, surely! Rijkaard. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, good ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Rice. Gerrard. Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's had it nicked away. That's put paid to the danger. Araujo. Neymar wins the duel this time. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. So no, can he finish? Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That has not gone well.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hazard finding himself in space.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? he looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been knocked clear. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's nice. Can he get it through? Yamal receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's gone searching crossfield. Balde. That's gone for a throw-in.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Oh, Brett hits a shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up.
And that is the end of the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Messi! Can he stop it going out? And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, it's gone in! It is an explosive start to the second half. Lewandowski at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, what has happened here? And that's another throw. Neymar. Rijkaard. Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. Messi. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Zielinski. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gear, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. No way through. And here's Mbappe. Zielinski. Ferran Torres. And it's Balde. He has found the way through. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. Now then. That's good running with the ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see...
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
El dorsal 9 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's a situation that's increasingly desperate now. Your hand is being somewhat forced.
Cleared without hesitation.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Raul. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Zielinski. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot, and the shot! Oh, good finish! Trossard. In with the challenge. Knocks it out wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Still trailing here in this fight for their lives. A hint of desperation about it now, Jim.
A growing feeling of frustration here now, Peter, and time for the big characters to step up and be counted.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's lost his man here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's in on the finish!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious, but...
And again! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Trossard is... And there goes the final whistle. And so the lowest point, relegation, the ultimate disappointment. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I felt this was inevitable.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy...
Okafor! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get on the end of this? Dani Olmo picks it up out. He leaps for it! Oh, it's come off the upright. Dani Olmo. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. McAllister. Dani Olmo. Raul. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Caceres cuts out the pass. He's found a way through. It's Neymar! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker.
Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all.
Okafor! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. De Ligt did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Messi with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi! Neymar. Barcelona are 3 down and sinking. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Nicely spread. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Threads one in. And it's Neymar. Wan-Bissaka defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's well spotted. Wan-Bissaka. Dani Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Oh, he's having a go! And that's off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, they've got it again.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Messi. Space for him to turn and look. And here's Philip. And the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Here's Doku. Caceres gets a foot in here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. De Ligt with a fine tackle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Neymar getting this one clear. Knocks it out wide. He's had a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good take, and is he in? And he's there to clear it. And it's McAllister. He's rising! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. McAllister. It's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's through here. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
McAllister. Messi looking to up. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18.
So, into the second half. Barcelona come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here.
Substituição em andamento.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Casemiro has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. McAllister, played out wide. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And this is Marmouche. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And this is Marmouche. Nicely weighted ball. And the finish! And a neat finish! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
What the fuck is this? Should be against this. I think the rest is mata assist.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Rudiger with the clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. Taken back almost at once. And it's Drogba. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rising over the bar.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Now it's Figo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's shifting through the gears here. Figo delivers. De Ligt getting this one clear. Caceres does really well to win the ball there. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Gerrard. Very nicely done. And again. And it's a goal! And Saudi Arabia take the lead. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
El dorsal 18.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gerrard. And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He is through here. Impressive jump. And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's going wide left. Now, can they get him away? And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal. He's had it taken off him. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, great chance! Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Vigo with the short one. Great chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Saudi Arabia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Yamal. He's cut it out. Out for a throw. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, he's having a go! And that was precious close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He'll try from distance! Van Dijk gets it clear. Dani Olmo. Serginho does really well there, he is strong. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. João Pedro has found the net here, of course. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Vigo. Oh, that is a nice touch. Drogba. He's found the way through. Cross shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well, nicely intercepted. Odo tries to pass it through, and that's gone loose. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
And he was quick to react. And it's De Bruyne. In with the challenge. Dani Olmo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Yamal. He's going for goal!
Lamine Yamal really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
This is the last game. Smart assist, motherfucker.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello, everybody,
Win today,
and welcome to
and they
today's
will be
match.
up there amongst the elite. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against... There's the shot! Nearly, but not quite. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Conte proves too strong, too smart. Can he get on the end of this?
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out of it. Nakata! Sensational by Nakata!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Nakata. Raul. Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
No, that's been intercepted. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Joelinton. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's all alone. And a chance! And there's a goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Diaz, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's found a way through. Oh, right place, right time. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Shevchenko! Goal! Barcelona! And the message is clear. The only way is up. That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona with the lead. Joelinton. Vitinha makes the interception. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries to pass it through. Caceres picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Shevchenko. shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Now it's Diaz. Nakata, given the lift of his goal. Rijkaard. And here's Neymar. Oh, some astute defending there. Caceres cuts out the pass. Strong running down that left flank. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space, and this is Messi. Oh, what has happened here? And that has been cleared. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So straight into the second, and he shoots! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard. Couldn't squeeze it through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward? He's going for goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Raul just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nakata. Now it's Raul.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Shevchenko. Plays it through. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. Caceres gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well cleared. Nakata. Nakata charging forward, the ball at his feet. Linton. And they can counter here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Raul. Diaz. Now Zabani. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared without hesitation. And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar. Now it's Shevchenko.
Such good technique.
And he is deftly away, driving through the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Raul. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. And again. Goal! Barcelona! It is in their hands again. Could that be the decisive blow?
Well, what a time to do it. What a time. Someone was going to have to be brave, and it was certainly worth it.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Decent chance! Oh, it's come loose.
Substitutions taking place.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb.
Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
And now I'd just like to
A
read out our
statement
fair
win
members
on
with
a... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that. Oh, good climb! Goal! Barcelona! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Donnarumma claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get real chance. Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Joelinton. That's a super give and go. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a promising position. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ribery. Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pickford clears. Taken back almost at once. Barcelona currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. And this is Ribery. Ribery showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Joelinton. Joelinton was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to.
Mbappe! Oh, he's been... and again! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, well measured. Thinks about the shot. Messi. Otto makes the interception. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Spread neatly. Azar. Cannavaro cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Now he's running away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's beaten the last man. And that's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Joelinton. Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Knocks it out wide. And it's Otto. And here's Yamal. And he's running through. Some resolute defending there. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Again, a brilliant save. Corner number 2 then. He's having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now.
He's having a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Shot, surely! Messi. That has been slung wide. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's lost his man here. That's a good ball. It's Hazard! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully...
And that is all they have time for. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim? What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time, the score is 1-1. So we're into the second 45.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Yamal, he is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing... Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. Yamal. Chiellini simply refused to be outdone there. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's got away. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. He's going for goal! Takes a shot! Serginho. Now it's Joelinton. Joelinton cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Otto does really well to win the ball there. That has not gone well. Mbappe. And he is dashing away. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And again, he is at his elastic best. Front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Olmo. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Ribéry. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Hazard. Ribéry. Ribéry going forward.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great vision. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's going right the way across. Can he latch on to this? No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Dani Olmo. He'll try from distance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Pass somewhat off target. Hazard. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 27. El dorsal 17.
Messi.
El dorsal 18.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
El dorsal 10. El dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo.
He's going to be
un
disappointed
cambio
with
de
that.
jugadores.
Hazard. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Kimmich. That's a sharp pass. Joelinton does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Marmoush. Showing great feet there. Oh, well played. Messi. Spread out to the left. He's had it taken off him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Just 5 minutes left. Marmoush finding himself in space. Joelinton picked out brilliantly.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He has found the way through. That's a lovely pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. And time is up. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of three.
Bye bye guys.